When the Clubbox feature first dropped in My Singing Monsters, it felt like a massive breath of fresh air. It completely transformed how we interact with the game, giving us a whole new layer of progression to grind for. But let's be completely honest for a second. The start of the Clubbox phase is officially over. After months of wrestling with absolutely brutal RNG and grinding out high points daily, a huge portion of the community has hit a massive wall of Clubbox fatigue. It started to feel more like a chore than an actual feature. Well, I have some absolutely massive news for you guys today. Big Blue Bubble dropped their highly anticipated July Lookahead video, and they are finally stepping in to give the Clubbox the overhaul it desperately needs. In this video, we are going to deep dive into the official 12-day maintenance timeline, a new feature inside of the Clubbox that the community has been waiting for, and a massive community wish list, including suggestions I got from MSM fans that Big Blue Bubble absolutely needs to implement if they are wanting to make this feature perfect. There is a ton of ground to cover, so drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, and let's get right into it. First up, we need to talk about the immediate timeline, because the first phase of this update is kicking off incredibly soon. Starting tomorrow, Friday, July 3rd, the Clubbox is officially entering a total maintenance phase. This isn't just a quick patch. This lockdown is going to last for nearly 2 weeks, leading all the way up to the main content update on Wednesday, July 15th. Now let's break down exactly what this means for your daily gameplay. During these 12 days, the developers are locking down the entire system down behind the scenes. This means you won't be able to progress your current Clubbox acts, open sticker packs that you get from the Clubbox, or tweak your setups of when they are adding maintenance to the Clubbox. While having a core feature completely frozen right before a major update like the DJ Epic Act drops might feels a bit like frustrating, it actually tells us something very important. Big Blue Bubble is taking these quality of life improvements incredibly seriously. They aren't just slapping a quick lazy band-aid on the Clubbox. They are taking 12 days to restructure how the Clubbox works. This kind of deep level maintenance is exactly what's required when you're preparing to change a thing like the Clubbox, and I hope they get it right. And easily the biggest, most exciting bombshell from the Lookahead video, it's a feature the community has literally been begging for since day one. We are finally getting the ability to move the Clubbox between islands. If you have played around with this feature, at all, you already know the pain. Right now, once your Clubbox is set on the island, it acts as a massive permanent anchor until the axe changes over every 16 days. It's a massive win for player freedom, but as players, we have to look at the catch. Knowing how stuff works in MSM, a massive mechanic shift like a relocation tool in the Clubbox is almost certainly going to cost currency. Let's be real, it is very likely going to cost diamonds. The real question that we need to ask is how much is it going to cost? If Big Blue Bubble keeps it a nice small convenient fee of 5 to 10 diamonds, it will be an absolutely amazing lifesaver that everyone uses if they are trying to get boosts on their other islands. But if they treat it as a luxury feature and charge a large amount of diamonds like 20 or 50 just to move a structure we already unlocked on our own islands, the community is going to have some incredibly strong words about it, just like they did with the Friends Summit. Let's hope they keep it reasonable, so we cannot go broke when we move our Clubboxes around. While moving the structure is an amazing step in the right direction, the developers shouldn't just stop there. If they are already spending 12 days rewriting how the Clubbox works, here are the major updates they need to add to save the Clubbox. First up is an idea suggested by someone in the community. the ability to watch previous acts you have already completed. Right now, once an act wraps up, all of the amazing like presentation, the custom animations and everything is gone until you select that act again. And your personal progression tracking just vanishes into the air. You don't know how far you are in the act until you get back onto it. And it all just disappears into thin air. We should have a dedicated archive or theatre tab inside the Clubbox menu. This would let us replay those special cutscenes, review our final scores, and actually look back at the timeline of the acts we spent weeks grinding to finish. It respects the player's time, and it's a nice little feature to add to the game. Now, let's talk about the pacing of the grind. It would be a complete game changer if we could pay diamonds to buy progress boosts for any specific island. You get all these boosts locked to one island, and they're kind of hard to get again once they run out. So, if you have a busy week or you're running low on time before an act closes, letting players spend a few diamonds to trigger a temporary, like, I don't know, 2 times height multiplier, or like another breeding boost that you already get from a Clubbox but activate it on a different island, or like maybe, I don't know, buying tickets with diamonds. That would be so much more helpful, and it would like get rid of those stressful like last minute ticket pulls. And finally, we need a massive fix for the replay value. Right now, doing an act a second or third time just doesn't give you that same rush as the first time did. Big Blue Bubble needs to introduce a scaling diamond reward for every single completion after the first time. Imagine a system like this. You finish an act for a first time, get a solid like 25 diamonds. You decide to keep grinding, complete it a second time, the reward scales up to 50. A third completion gives you 75, and it just keeps on scaling by 25 each time. This gives veteran like players an actual high value reason to keep playing the game continuously and keep doing the Clubbox, creating a perfect endgame loop. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. My voice might sound a bit weird because I've had like a cough all week and it's been like bad. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing. I will see you all later for Saturday's video.